Good morning everybody, welcome to day 2 here at Efteling. Again, super excited to be here as I was yesterday. I had a great day yesterday. If you haven't checked out that vlog, please make sure you go and check it out before you watch this one. We've got plenty more to do today. We're going to have a wander around the Fairytale Forest. We've got Python, the classic Vekoma, to do here. Also want to get some more rides on Baron. Only managed one yesterday as it was closed for the majority of the day. So hopefully we'll get some more rides on there today. So yeah, should be a good day. Park's open from 11 till 6. However, I do get half an hour early entry as I've been staying at the Efteling Grand Hotel, which I'll put a room tour in for you a little bit later on. So yeah, let's jump in the park and we'll probably head to Fata Morgana, the same place that we started yesterday. So one thing that is worth noting is that if you are staying at the Efteling Grand Hotel, you can't actually use the main entrance of the park, which I find a bit strange. I went to the main entrance, filmed the intro and take some pictures, and then just thought, oh, I'll walk in that way. Went to scan my ticket, got a big red cross saying that I had to use the Efteling Grand Hotel entrance, so I had to walk back to the hotel and come in that way. A little bit strange that, but yeah, worth knowing if you are staying at the Grand Hotel. Come off of Fata Morgana here at Efteling, same as I did yesterday, started my day there. Really good, thoroughly enjoy that ride. Probably an 8 out of 10 dark ride. It's a hybrid between a dark and a boat ride. But yeah, really good fun. It's just great to see sort of all the set pieces. The theme tune in there is great. Similar to It's a Small World, but not quite as annoying as It's a Small World, even though I do have a soft spot for It's a Small World at Disneyland. And the smells are great in there as well. You really get that kind of Middle East type smell with the sort of incense and perfumes and that sort of stuff, and they do a really good job of it. And it even continues all the way through, so it's all the way through the ride. And it's even in the gift shop afterwards that they keep those smells up and the soundtrack. So yeah, really good. I'm going to head to Baron 1898 now, as that has opened. It is only 10:43. It's not supposed to open until 11 o'clock, but it says it's open on the app, so it's worth checking. It opened early yesterday, and it also opened early today. Well, yeah, it doesn't advertise on early entry that it's open, so yeah, a bit strange. Definitely worth checking the app, and I'm definitely going to make the most of it. Hoping to get 2 or 3 rides on it this morning, just in case it closes like it did yesterday. It also seems a lot busier on sort of the main plaza area. I think a lot of people knew the weather yesterday was going to be awful, so they kind of didn't come yesterday and have come today instead. So yeah, might be in for a little bit of a wait later on, but we'll see. Going to head to Baron next. Had 2 rides on the B&M dive coaster here, which is Baron 1898. Did the front and the second row today. I was going to try and do the back row, but the queue jumped up to about 20 minutes. So I've decided I'm going to go and do the Vekoma Madhouse next. Overall thoughts on Baron is it's a decent coaster. Doesn't get in my top 10 or anything like that, and I actually prefer Oblivion's first drop over Baron's. But yeah, I'm going to head to, I think it's called Villa Volta next, which, as I say, is the Vekoma Madhouse, similar to Hex, so I'll be interested to compare it to Hex, see which one I prefer. So, see you over there. Okay, time to give Villa Volta a go, which is the Vekoma Madhouse. Normally love one of these. The facade outside is brilliant, and the landscaping very much adds to the atmosphere. Looks really good, to be fair. It is kind of difficult to find this. It's properly tucked away in the corner of the park. So yeah, see you when I come off for a full review. As Vekoma Madhouses go, Villa Volta was absolutely brilliant. Really, really good. I couldn't understand the story because obviously it's in Dutch and I don't speak any Dutch at all. But when you got into actual ride system, it was really, really good. Forces on there were brilliant. Probably see how cold it is from my breath. But yeah, the forces on there were fantastic and really, really disorientating. Very similar to Hex. Probably slightly prefer Hex, but credit where it's due, this one was really, really good. My plan now is to do Droomvlucht, I think is how you say it. I'll show you the sign so you can probably laugh at me for absolutely butchering it. I'm going to do that next. I don't really know what to expect with that. It says it's a dark ride on the app, says it's about 5 or 6 minutes long. So we'll go and see what it's like. Just come out of Droomvlucht, I think that's how you say it, here at Efteling, and that was absolutely fantastic. A really, really, really good dark ride. It's a fantasy-based dark ride. I'd kind of describe it as a bit like a hybrid between Peter Pan and Arthur from Europa Park. It's very, very similar to that sort of ride system, a little bit older than Arthur though. But yeah, overall a really good ride. It's fantasy themed, so it's all about sort of elves and trolls and sort of that kind of a vibe, and the scenes in there are huge and the set pieces are really good. My favourite part is kind of the end scene where you kind of go down a spiral, sort of see them all swinging through the branches and stuff like that. But yeah, really good. I didn't even know that was here, didn't expect it to be as good as it was. Absolutely fantastic ride. If you do come to Efteling, make sure you don't miss that. It's absolutely brilliant. Right, it's time to have a wander around the Fairytale Forest here at Efteling. This is one of the most unique attractions in the world, I think. Gonna have a wander around, never been in here before, so I'll put some highlights in for you.
Hey, kijk nou, daar staan allemaal mensen buiten in de kou. Nou, mij niet gezien. Ik ga gauw weer naar binnen.
En omdat hij veel slimmer was dan zijn voorgangers, had hij onderweg 16 jaar.
Wel leuk hè? Vind je het ook zo leuk hier? Wat vind je het allerleukste?
Een muts opgezet en was toen in bed gaan liggen. Hij hoopte dat Roodkapje niet zou merken als ze binnenkwam. Dan kon hij haar ook plotseling overvallen en opeten. Kijk maar eens naar binnen door de ramen. Daar ligt de boom.
I've now done all 3 tours on Symbolica here at Efteling, and my opinion on Symbolica hasn't really changed throughout the 3 tours. I think it's an okay dark ride. Yeah, it's probably in the good category, between okay to good, but it's not world class like a lot of people say it is. I'd probably say the red tour's the best, followed by the green tour, and then finally the blue tour, but there's not a lot of difference between them. There's literally one scene that's different. In the blue one you kind of get some knights fighting. In the green one, which is the music tour, you've got like a violin and a piano playing, and then in the red one you're just kind of in a load of mirrors, but it was quite fun to sort of spin around in the red one. It doesn't sound great, but it's probably the best one, but they're all very close. Favourite scene is definitely the buffet scene towards the end. The smell pod in there is brilliant, but apart from that, just doesn't do it for me. And yeah, I was expecting more. I don't know if I'm disappointed because it's been hyped up so much, and actually it is a good dark ride, but was expecting a lot more, or if I actually don't rate it that highly. So I think I'm probably in the latter of them in terms of, yeah, it's been hyped up, but I like to give things an honest opinion, and I just don't really rate it that highly, to be honest. So my plan now is to go and head to Python and do that, because I haven't done that yet, so that's a +1 credit that I'm looking forward to doing. Really, it's a classic Vekoma. Opened around about the park opened, I think. So yeah, we'll head over there. I'll give you some more stats when we get over there. So Python opened here back in 1981 and is a classic Vekoma looping coaster. When you ride rides like this, it just shows you how far Vekoma and other manufacturers have come on since then. So yeah, I'm expecting to get my hands rattled, but I will see you when I come off. I've just done Python, and as classic Vekoma coasters go, that was really good. Super smooth, super comfortable, not headbangy at all. I think it was the kind of best restraints that were on there. That was really, really good. It's got 4 inversions, got a double corkscrew and a double loop. But yeah, considering this opened, maybe 40 years ago or so, really, really, really good. Hopefully you enjoyed some really cool views from the park's observation tower there. It's really unique one, that kind of the way that it goes up and then spins you around. It feels really weird actually when you're on there. It doesn't feel like a normal and natural observation tower that just spins around. It kind of moves from side to side while spinning. It's not like intense or anything like that. It just is a bit of a weird sensation. If you do it, you'll know what I mean. My plan now is to go and do Vogelrok because I'm absolutely freezing. I've got about 3 hours or so left, so I've done pretty much all the main attractions at the park at least once, which is cool. So I'm going to go and do Vogelrok again to try and warm up. And then we'll probably go and do Danse Macabre. I'm still saying that wrong, but yeah, the new dark ride, that's what we're going to go and do after that. Since it's chucking it down with rain, I thought I'd pop back to the hotel room and give you a quick tour. I'm probably going to put this in tomorrow's vlog rather than today's vlog, as much as today's vlog will be quite long anyway. So I'm staying in the Efteling Grand Hotel. I'm on the 4th floor, room 418, and it's pretty good actually, to be fair. You're staying right on park. It's very similar to the Disneyland Hotel at Disneyland Paris, you are right next to the park. You're actually in the park when you're staying here, which I'll show you in just a second. So I'm going to spin you around, give you a bit of a room tour. So just come in through the door, and then in here, bathroom, well, toilet. And then if we just pan around through here, got the bathroom. See my toiletries there. And then you've got like a walk-in shower with a rain head, I think it's called, which is quite good. Also, whatever this moisturising hand soap, or hand and body soap is really nice. I'll use that this morning. And oh yeah, I'll just show you this. How cool is this? So whenever you walk past it, the light comes on. And it's like a little keyhole into Efteling, which is quite good. Coffee machine. And then you've got 2 large beds. Obviously I'm only using one here by myself. You do get a little, get a couple of macaroons on there yesterday. I've already eaten them. I was hoping that they'd restock them, but they haven't. And around here, you've got kind of desk, TV area. Ignore my clothes that are there that I'm trying to dry because they're absolutely soaked. And you also get a bottle of water. They have refilled that. I had one yesterday. They give you another one. You get that complimentary, which is quite good considering the price of the room. I'd be pretty disappointed if you didn't get complimentary water. And then if I just pan around here, this is the view. Now, unfortunately, these windows open kind of towards you slightly, so they kind of are like that, and they kind of open like that. So you don't actually get to open the window properly and stick your head out. However, hopefully you can see that. The reflection allows you to see it. Pretty decent view of the park. And then if I just pan around to the right here, that, if it'll focus, probably not with the rain, well, that over there, that big structure, there you go, that's better. That over there is the main entrance. So that is the back of the main entrance, and then the car park is all the way down there. So you are actually in the park when you're staying here, which is really, really cool. So yeah, a pretty nice room to all in all, to be honest with you. I paid €700, I think, for 2 nights. So that's 2 nights, 2 days in the park, complimentary parking, everything else is you get breakfast included and things like that, which I didn't think is too bad really, especially when you compare it to kind of the Disneyland Hotel. That's kind of what I'd compare this to at Disneyland Paris. Now, I've never stayed there because it's like £1,000 a night, something crazy like that. You also get your park tickets included in that price. So yeah, overall, I think it's pretty good. If there's anything else worth showing you here at the Efteling Grand Hotel, I will put it in after this clip.
Esmeralda. Zij trok ons mee langs donkere meridianen en zwarte breedtegraden tot hier. In deze gedoemde bossen. Het huiverwoud. Hier tussen de verboden kruiden die ik gebruik voor mijn elixirs bleek de ijselijke reden van Esmeralda's komst. Midden in het bos.
En graftombe.
Van niemand minder dan onze betovergrootvader. Europa's grootste dirigent van zijn tijd. De superbe, fantabulosa Jozef Charlatan.
Maar leeg God zijn geloof.
Dat vinden we. Inderdaad. In de witte bos zijn tombe.
Just come off of Danse Macabre again, and I've got a really similar feeling to yesterday. It's just missing that big wow thing to get me to go, wow, that was absolutely incredible, I must go and do it again. Like, don't get me wrong, it is a really, really good ride, and it's really unique. It's not like anything I've done before, and it is good. It's just missing that wow factor. It reminds me of like when you're a kid and sort of people say, oh, this is really good, and you really, really want to like it, and people have hyped it up and say it's amazing, and then you do it and you're like, that was okay, I wouldn't rush back and do it again, and that's kind of the feeling that I'm getting. I don't know if it's just that last little bit, sort of that drop just doesn't get my belly, doesn't give me that airtime sensation. I don't know if that's what's missing. It's really hard for me to put my finger on it. As I say, don't get me wrong, it is really good, it's brilliant, but it just misses that wow factor to make it world class that Rise of the Resistance and, for me, Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey has. the scene for me in Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey is with the oak tree, is it sort of the animatronic that comes across and the cars or the seat is really spinning, and you're really feeling that sort of, that's the wow factor bit for me of that whole ride, and that's what makes me go, I really want to ride that over and over and over again, because that feeling is really unique. As where even with this being a unique ride, it doesn't give me that unique feeling, which is really weird. Yeah, I'm really intrigued to know what you guys think. Please leave a comment below if you've been on this. What do you think to it? Are you similar to me, or do you think it's world class? Some people are going to think it's world class. In fact, a lot of people have said to me it is a world class dark ride, and again, I think it's good. It just doesn't quite hit the mark for me. I really want it to, it just doesn't. So just going to show you a couple of rides that I won't be doing this trip. So you've got Max and Moritz, which is the Mac powered family coaster here, or Mac powered kids coaster, as you can see. I knew quite a while in advance that this was going to be closed. Efteling do a great job of posting things onto their website, letting you know if things are going to be shut or not, and this was posted about 6 months ago that it wasn't going to be available, but just in case you're coming, this is also here. One ride I definitely won't be doing this trip is Piranha. Piranha is the rapid ride that they've got here, and I don't want to get absolutely soaked when it's about 2 degrees outside. Looks pretty well themed though, to be fair. But yeah, I really don't fancy getting soaked, but this is here if you do want to do it and you come on a warm day, or you're crazy like these people and want to do it when it's freezing cold. But yeah, it looks really, really well themed. Just been on Yoris and the Dragon, and also done the water coaster. Did both of them yesterday. So if you want to see what my full reactions are to both of those coasters, make sure you check out yesterday's vlog. I'm now going to go and see if I can find the train and have a go on there. You know, me absolutely love sort of transport rides and train rides. I think that they can offer some pretty unique views of the park. However, with this one, I haven't really seen the layout, so I don't quite know. I don't believe it goes past any of the coasters, so we'll see. Still going to give it a go though, might as well, and see if there's any decent sort of off-ride footage you can see. I'll put it in. Hopefully you enjoyed the on-ride footage from the train here at Efteling. You got some pretty decent views of some of the coasters. You got Python, Yoris and the Dragon, and also Baron 1898 in the background. Not the best train in the world, but pretty decent for a transport ride, sort of pretty quickly as well from one side of the park to the other. I'm just walking back over to Baron 1898. That's where I'm going to finish the day. There's about an hour or so left, so hopefully get 2 or 3 rides on Baron. The sun's just starting to set, so we'll finally get that night ride that I really wanted to get yesterday. So yeah, meet you over at Baron for a few night rides. Another thing Efteling do really, really well is just the overall ambience and atmosphere here. You look at kind of the lighting packages and smoke effects and stuff like that, especially around here at Baron. I mean, look at the smoke that's absolutely pouring out. You see it all over there. Again, just really, really adds to the atmosphere. And it's not even fully dark yet. So I think it's about a 15-minute wait at the moment for Baron, so we'll give that a go. And I'll put some off-ride footage of it in the dark. my 2 days here at Efteling with a night ride on Baron 1898, and that was an absolutely fantastic night ride. I always think coasters are really, really good in the dark, but when they got that kind of atmosphere and that lighting and the mist effects and all that, really, really adds to it. It's on the front row, queued especially for the front row, as I wanted to kind of maximise that night ride, and it was absolutely brilliant, definitely worth doing. Overall, 2 days here at Efteling have been brilliant. Park has really exceeded expectations in a lot of areas in terms of all the rides have been pretty smooth and have been in decent operation. I've been let down a little bit by Symbolica and Danse Macabre. However, I think that's because I'd overhyped them. They are both good rides, don't get me wrong. They're just not quite world class that some people have kind of led me to believe. But there's also been some really good surprises in there. I've been surprised with the indoor coaster, the water coaster. We did Fata Morgana, and that was brilliant as well. We did the 4D cinema, that was fantastic, really sort of surprised me. Even Baron 1898 surprised me with just how good the theming is. So yeah, overall I've been really impressed with Efteling, and I definitely recommend a trip out here if you're looking at coming from the UK. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed watching these sort of two vlogs. If you haven't checked out the day one vlog, please make sure you check that out. We've got some first reactions in there. Please make sure you subscribe to the channel. Drop me a comment as well. I'm really interested to know, especially about Danse Macabre, like I said earlier on. What are your thoughts on that dark ride? Have you been on it? Do you enjoy it? Do you think it's a world-class dark ride? Or is it similar to me and you just can't quite put your finger on it, but you're not quite sure exactly what it's missing, but it's definitely missing something? I am heading over to Madrid next week. I'm going to do Park Day Attractions and Park Warner Madrid. I'm there for a ERT event with Your Experience Guide. I'm really excited to be there for that. It should be really good fun. There'll be 2 vlogs coming from that. And then probably won't be much going on in December because all the parks in the UK are shut, so I'm not quite sure what I'll be doing in December, but I don't think it'll be a lot. I'm hoping at the start of January to get out to Saudi Arabia for Falcon's flight. It's just been announced while I've been here that it's opening on the 31st of December this year. I wish they'd given me more notice, as I potentially could have gone. However, it'll probably be the 1st or 2nd week of January now, why I'm really excited for that one. So yeah, plenty more coming up on the channel. Make sure you subscribe to Theme Park Voyage if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you very much for watching.